Girl, is this hell? I've been thinking about you all day. Tell me if you think. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am Tanada J. As you can see, I'm pretty comfortable. I am still, this is my last week down from my surgery, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But today we are going to be bleaching my hair. Okay, as you can see, it's been a while, but I do have somewhat of a fresh haircut, and once we get the hair together, then the rest will follow. Okay, before we get started, I want you to please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, comment, interact with me. I know that it's been a while, but I do appreciate those of you who are in attendance. And yeah, follow me on Instagram as well at @TanadoJ. Anyway, so I have had questions before of how do you get your hair so white. And the fact of the matter is that I really only bleach it. I don't really like do anything else. I don't add a color, or you know how they have those gray pigments or stuff like that. I don't do that. I just lift it to the highest degree, and I usually go back in with the lower volume to get it like white. And that's pretty much it. Now, I don't suggest that any of you all do that, especially if your hair is not short and you don't want to run the risk of hair loss, because this hair at the top that is already white is more than likely it's already weak, so it is going to fall out. Some of it is going to fall out during this process. So if you have longer hair or are afraid of seeing your hair, a little bit of your hair come out, then don't do this. Now, my hair, like I said, the white part is already weak. So me bleaching over it again is just going to cause the strong to stay and the weak will die, okay? However, because I keep my hair cut short, I don't really care about it. But if that's something that you care about, I don't suggest you doing it. Now, I am a licensed cosmetologist. I do have some experience in it. If you don't, please talk to a professional, somebody who is actively working in the field. Now, you're gonna need a few things. This is my favorite bleach. I feel like this gets the job done. I always get the big tubs because I do bleach more frequently, probably more frequent than I should. I'm trying to go down to once a month, but yeah, I like quick blue. I like to use a 30. I start with a 30 and I do leave it on for about 2 hours, and then I go back in with either a 20 or you can use a 10. If a 20 sounds too much for you, I do also have 10, but I'm not sure. It just depends on what the 30 does. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, also plastic caps, processing caps, shower caps. If you get the tub, it will come with this scooper. You can fill it up if you decide to, but I like to use more liquid than powder. So I'm not even gonna use everything that's in here, just a pinch. And I'm gonna show you what that looks like. This is how much powder I'm gonna use. Next, you can use whatever volume you feel comfortable with. I am going to go in with the 30. This is about a half a bottle left, so I'm just gonna use this up because I want it to be liquidy. And as a matter of fact, I think I might pour out just a little bit of powder because you don't really need that much, especially if your hair is short. Now, if your hair is longer, then obviously you want to do more powder, but I want to get it to be like a loose consistency. So just gonna pour all of this in here. I'm probably gonna bleach my eyebrows too, because I'm kind of into that look. Plus, I really don't like the way it looks when it's growing back. So I should have bought more, but this should work. Mix that in real good. All right, I'm going to start with the black parts first, since that needs to lift, and then I will go in with the to the blonde parts. I'm gonna try to do that here, actually. Thought I had more than this now. Okay. Don't ask me why I go all the way down. It's just how it works for me. My hair is faded, but I still want everything to be white. Everything that has even just a speck of hair, I want it to be white. I might give myself a facial too. Just something to think about, because my skin is okay, but I want it to be a little bit smoother. I've been cooped up for a while, and yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna have to turn around. I do, cause sometimes I get a V at the back when I'm bleaching, and it's the week that I just got a full fade haircut. I still bleach it in a V. Okay, now we can move on to the rest of the head. Again, if you bleaching from home, your hair is a little bit longer than mine, talk to a professional. I'm somewhat of a professional, but I do not practice my trade. So I can only tell you that lifting hair that is longer than what I have, at the rate that I'm about to lift my hair, is probably not the safest thing for you. So definitely reach out to somebody, a favorite hairstylist, and let them work on it and help you with that. And as far as those of you who are like me, hair is hair, it's gonna grow back. You cut it off and grow it out as many times as you can. It's really not that hard, just time consuming. And for everything that my brush is not catching directly, I am going to mix in once I put my cap on. All right, now that you're done, so I hope you grab you a drink or something, because this is the process. I'm leaving this on for 2 hours. Again, I do not advise that, but you grown, you can do whatever you want to do. Just don't blame me for it. Again, seek a professional if you care about hair loss and all that other stuff. All right, so like I said, I know that some parts were not touched by my brush, so I'm just gonna go in with my hands and try to move the bleach around as much as I can. Okay, so I'm gonna put three processing bags on. 4, because I got 4. Because I want to make sure we got some heat going. All right, and now that that's done, I think I am going to go ahead and bleach my brows. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I take a little spoolie and I just go for what I know. Alright, so I am going to let myself sit here for, it's 6:22. I am going to sit here for, well, not sit here, because I think I want to give myself a facial. Can I give myself a facial around this bleach? Probably not. I'm gonna wait till I take the bleach off my brows. We'll see. 6:22, and I'm starting my timer right now. Can you even see? You still can't see. Oh, that's because I ain't pressed start. I'll be back. Okay, so I am still here, and I have an hour and 18 minutes left. This thing is not gonna go up until 8:23. I really should have did this earlier today, but whatever. So while I wait, I've decided to get rid of some of this facial hair here. And I use the Nair face cream. Personally, I kind of like the body one. For whatever reason, I feel like the body one works better or quicker, but you can try it because it might work for some of y'all. You can definitely get it at like Walgreens. I'm gonna take a Q-tip and get to this mustache. I honestly do not understand the purpose of me being hairy, but whatever, it must go. By this age, most women are probably experiencing some unwanted hair on their bodies, whether it be in your nether regions, southern regions, or your face, underarms, legs. We are probably all experiencing some form of unwanted body hair. So see, what we deal with. So if I do this, because I feel like doing a mini facial that I was planning to do is gonna, like, I can't do that with my brows having this bleach on here. So let me just get rid of the hair that I don't want on my face, and then I'll do a facial tomorrow. Because if it were up to me, I simply would not grow the damn hair. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit. It says leave on for about 5 minutes, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is what I would look like if I let my mustache grow out, because I absolutely would just bleach it. I'll be back. Okay, we have 43 more minutes left. My hair is not lifting as high as I thought it would, but we still have almost a little under an hour to see what happens. So something I wanted to talk about, girl, is this hell? You feel ready to have a baby? Interesting. How y'all feel about Beyonce's new song? I feel like I sound like I'm going through a midlife crisis, but I'm not. You'll break my soul. 39 more minutes. I want to go get my nails done. I'm still here. I got 9 more minutes. Damn. All right, I'm gonna go wash it out. Okay, so you can't tell.
Who can't tell?
But my roots are hot. They're yellow. Let me see. Okay, you see that? But it is already late now. Late for me, at least. It's 8:30, so I'm going to just get up in the morning, and I think I'm gonna go in with this twin. So I'll see you in the morning. All right, we are back. It is the next morning. Child, I ate breakfast and taking another nap. It's the weekend, and honestly, I don't know if I'm going anywhere. But it is now 10:44, and I figured, why not? Let's go ahead and get this thing over with. Now remember, we are using Quick Blue for the actual bleaching powder. Today, this time, since my hair is a little yellow, or mostly yellow, instead of going in with a 10, I am going to go in with a 20. So again, we are going to start with what's mostly yellow, or the darkest yellow part. For me, that's going to be in the center of my head. This is the consistency. I want it to be a little bit more runny, but this isn't bad. Okay, so I'm going to start right here. So now I'm gonna go around the back. I know the back was a little bit closer to my natural hair color because I had just gotten a haircut. So I'm gonna start there. Ooh, I did not shake that well. That's alright, I'm getting the edge today. I'm about to just slather this all over my head. Try not to mess up the back this time. Make sure you're not wearing anything that you like when you bleach your hair. Use up all the product, girl. It's there. You can't do nothing else with it besides throw it away, so you might as well put it all on your head. I think I kind of want to run a comb through this. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't do what I'm doing unless you don't really care. But I'm not actually scratching my scalp. I'm just trying to work it through. And don't forget, you need your processing caps. I am going to be using 3 or 4 of them, however many I have in my hand right now. I think it's 3. I'm going to let this sit for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. We'll see. But I'm going to set my timer. Yeah, I'm going to do my brows again. We'll see what happens. If they fall out, they fall out. I know how to draw. I'm going to go find some plastic wrap, and then let me put my timer on. Right now it's at 2 hours. I think I'm going to leave it at 2 hours, and I will be back. So the center of my head is burning. I don't mind it. It's not unbearable. If it was unbearable, I would just take it out. But since I can still kind of deal with it, I'm going to try to see if I can sit out the full 20 minutes. And if I can, I'll just rinse it out. All right, so I have 22 seconds left. I'm gonna go ahead and shower, rinse my hair, and when I come back, we'll see what it looks like. All right, y'all, I am done showering. I have rinsed my hair, and there is still a little, like a pale yellow color but I can work with this. So what I am going to do now is you know, rejuvenate it because I'm sure my pores are shot after a transition, a lift like that. So I'm gonna go in with this coconut oil, regular coconut oil. I use it a lot. I'm gonna take about this much. That's not much at all. Well, with coconut oil, you really don't have to use that much because it's spread. And then I also go in with my leave-in Cantu Shea Butter Natural Hair Conditioner.
Link me to Black Owned Hair Care product.
You can use whatever conditioner you want. You can use whatever moisturizing product for your hair that you want. Take just about as much of that conditioner, rub it together. Now the coconut oil doesn't break down like the conditioner does, so you want to make sure you try your best to get it as flat as possible. Work it in real good, and then I take my brush my hair in the direction that I want it to lay. Would it be better without the light? It's the same. So as I'm laying it down, I can see that there is still some yellow. Let me see. I don't know if it shows up like I wanted to, but yeah, there it is. So it's still yellow a little bit in there, but because my hair is mostly white, I'm not gonna bother it because I don't want my hair to pop. And it's already, you know, fine. So we can work with this color. We can work with it. And I know if I went to somebody for real and let them do it, I could probably get the color that I want each and every time. I just don't feel like I let girl. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like it. I could tone it though. I see a lot of girls use that color charm, I think that's what it's called, to get it like perfect. But like I said, I don't be feeling like all that. What I'm doing now, I like create, you know, man-made waves. There used to be a time where it would just straight after all that processing, but now it's starting to curl back up. So if I was to let it grow out, ooh, it would be so pretty. But I'm not gonna do that. I think this is my look for the rest of my life, honestly. I ain't never felt more comfortable with myself than I have since I cut my hair. Yeah, that patch that's gonna have to go. But I can deal with it for now. I'm not gonna freak out over it. So yeah, I got it laying the way that I wanted to lay, and I just kind of shape it up a little bit. You know, I do this, but after I take off that do-rag, my hair do not be looking the way that I combed it. Ooh, say what, say what, say what. Y'all really can't see this either, huh? Yeah. This hair just do whatever it wanna do, y'all.
And you know what I mean.
Okay, so now that I have kind of styled my hair in the way that I wanted to lay, perfect. I do go in with this
Sporting Waves.
There's no particular reason that I chose this product. It was just what I saw, and so it's what I use. Take a small smidgen of that, and lightly I go in the way that the hair is going, because this is kind of thick. Now the back I ain't really tripping on, but this I don't want it to mess up too much. All right, then you are going to grab your favorite do-rag, and this is obviously for the girls with fade. This is how I do mine. Don't put it too tight. I think it is too tight. This is just extra. Y'all ain't asked me for this part. You don't need this part. All of you probably are efficient enough to do a do-rag, style a do-rag in the way that you want. I do roll mine up at the back because I don't like to have all that on my neck. Okay, that's that. Now, of course, like I said, I'm only advising this for people with shorter hair like mine. You can go back in, if your hair is like mine where it's still a little pale yellow in certain spots, you can go back in, but do not go back in with anything more than a 10. But anyway, this is gonna wrap up the video. Thank you for watching. And again, remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, interact with me. Holler at me on social media at the J. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.